Hey. How are you? Pretty good. I'm just getting some work done while my husband takes a nap. So I figured I would hop on a live and just hang out and get some work done. What are you up to? Also, I am married, full disclosure. basically, what I'm doing is working on my new website, which is very exciting. I am also working on my social media for this as well. Chit chat while I do mine. That is absolutely up to you. Please install virus. What? Essentially, I'm just working. You can hang out and chit chat with me. You can hang out and get your own work done. So I have ADHD, and something that's really helpful for getting work done when you have ADHD is body doubling, which more or less is like positive peer pressure. So it tends to be easier to get things done when you have kind of that accountability and you have someone there with you. So it's really whatever you want it to be. As far as your two choices, you can either hang out and chit chat. It helps me to kind of like be chit chatting while I'm getting things done. Or you can grab something to do and work along with me for some body doubling. working on my new website, which I'm very excited about. What kind of coding do you do? Like, what do you do if you're coding with friends on a call? Is that like a hobby, or is that what you do for work, or both? I'd love to hear about it. Oh, that's great. I'm a horrible web app developer. I primarily write networking applications and firewalls, particularly DOS via XTP. I don't know what you just said, but it sounds cool. Is that what you want to do? Are you wanting to like get better, or are you wanting to do something else? Like, tell me about how you got into this and what you see the future looking like for you. What was my question? There's that ADHD. My question was if this is what you want to do forever, or if this is something you want to get better at, if this is just a hobby for now. It sounds like it's something you do for money. Way better, thanks. Got it. Yeah, so I'm really interested to hear more about this. Like, what do you want to do? My husband is an engineer. He went to engineering school. He actually works for Google, so he's not an engineer. My dad's an engineer. My brother went to engineering school. My father-in-law is an engineer. Like, I got so many engineers in the family. I always forget to turn the music down too, because I always think people are gonna like hop on here and work, so they'll want the music louder, but then inevitably I end up just like chit-chatting with people, which is like fun. I actually enjoy that more than just sitting here and working and having people watch me. Sometimes I get some really, really weird comments. But yeah, so everybody else on the stream, let me know what you're up to today. Like, what are you working on? Are you working on something right now? Or are you just hanging out? And I'd also love to hear what you guys do. Like, what do you do with your time? For money or for fun, whatever the case may be. now I would love to continue working in cyber, but I recognize that it's ultra competitive. My dream task would be developing better mitigation systems for anti-DDoS, DLP, and anti-intrusion. Very fancy. So safe to say you are a smart cookie. Having a comp sci background focusing on networking and some electrical engineering knowledge is perfect for ASIC designing for such purposes. Sweet. Yeah, that's like, that is not how my brain works, but you go on with your bad self. Not that smart, but I found a niche area I really enjoy. I mean, there are different kinds of intelligence, right? Like, if you're able to have a handle on complex technical things, like that is a kind of intelligence. Give yourself some credit. Give yourself a little credit. Appreciate it. I'd find building sites for clients a lot more difficult as they could flip around and ask you to rewrite something without understanding what it entails. That would drive me nuts. Yes, okay, but how you mitigate that is having a solid contract in place and then sticking by it. Like, have everything in your contract that's like, there are this many revisions, this is what it will cost if you want to go above that in revisions, it is this much per hour. And then even though you're the one who wrote the contract, what I've found is that if they try to like go ask for something outside of the contract, you can just blame the contract and be like, oh, I'm sorry, but the contract says da da da. Would you like to continue or not? And a lot of the times they'll be like, oh yeah, sure. But then you get paid for the extra work you're doing. Because I did not used to have an hourly clause in my contracts. And so I would end up doing all this free work. And then I added my hourly rate in to my contract for anything outside of scope, and I started making way more money. So yeah, I got you. All things entrepreneurship and marketing, I'm your gal. Say less. I have to head off to class here, but it was nice meeting you. I'll check back another time when I have some work to complete. You got it. You got it. Hopefully I will see you soon. Enjoy your class.